It's been a big year for showbiz and royal news. Who better to recap the best and worst moments of 2023 than the Queen of the UK entertainment reporting industry, Sarah Robertson. Sarah, Merry Christmas and welcome.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for having me on the show. I love that introduction. I'll take it. I'll take all the compliments.
I'll keep them flowing freely like eggnog. It would be indecent to start anywhere other than with the royal family and royal news tonight, and casting our minds all the way back to January. Prince Harry gifted us with the literary genius of Spare. All the tales of him punching on with his brother Prince William, thoughts about his evil stepmother Queen Camilla, and of course something about a frostbitten old fella. I mean, what's not to love? Did you read the book?
Yes, I didn't just read it. I had to fly to Spain at the time to report on it back in January. I mean, I can't believe that was nearly a year ago, but what a way to kick off 2023. Yeah. Prince Harry delivered, did he not? He sold 3.2 million copies of his book worldwide just in the first week alone. All of us were so eager to hear his take on life in the royal family, and wasn't it just explosive? As you've touched on, who can forget that part where he talked about having frostbite on his todger and having to use, I think it was Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, which was something his mother, the late Princess of Wales, Diana, had used as a moisturiser. And Harry had remembered this and said, oh, I thought I'd put some on my, royal jewels down below. So there was things like that. But then obviously we got into the deeper stuff, how he felt about his father, his position in the royal family, and that fight that he had with Prince William. And this obviously rankled very, very highly with the royals, because you don't talk about those things. They're private family matters.
You don't talk about them. But I think everyone, I think for me, and I didn't really read the book because I just couldn't bring myself to do it, frankly, but reading the coverage of the book, who doesn't fight with their sibling? I mean, I'm not a bloke, I've never punched, I've got a big brother and I've certainly never punched on with him, but I reckon most brothers would have had some sort of wrestling equivalent. We all do. But of course, we
all do. Everybody does. You're human, and that's the thing. And there will have been lots of times we haven't heard William's take on it, and we never will. William's obviously going to be king. He's never going to go there. But I'm sure he would have had a very different view to the one that Harry gave. And as the Queen famously said that phrase, recollections may vary, and this was the case. I'm just glad that the late Queen wasn't here to see it, because I think she would have been very, very disappointed.
She would have been mortified, like any grandmother would have been. I want to move on to Hollywood, and this year the joint releases of blockbusters, of course, Oppenheimer and Barbie. Look, I got to confess, I'm not a massive film goer. I tend to wait till they come out on streaming. I just can't be bothered sitting in a cinema. But if I've seen neither of them, what's your take on, are they worthy of the success and worthy of all the accolades?
Yes. Barbenheimer, I will never forget that weekend. It was such a happy weekend in the UK. My girls and I, we had our tickets. There was cocktails, everything. We were all dressed in pink for opening night for when the Barbie film came out. And it was just one of those massive cultural moments, really, for the 21st century. We'd never seen anything like it. Little girls around the world who had played with Barbie as kids could never imagine being middle-aged older women going to watch this and loving it. And it just delivered in every way. You had Ryan Gosling as Ken, which was just fantastic. I think he's even now releasing a song, the Ken song. He just seemed to fall in love with this character, didn't he? Yeah. And it was just these absolutely incredible, iconic moments. And of course, your native Margot Robbie, Australian actress Margot Robbie, who, I mean, let's just face it, is drop dead beautiful.
Yeah,
there is no one in the world.
She's an absolute superstar. I need to keep us moving. We've got about a minute left, and I just want to get your thoughts here. We of course had the state memorial service for Barry Humphries last week. Absolute legends: Elton John, Andrew Lloyd Webber, and of course even King Charles himself paying tribute. You have your own Barry Humphries memory. Very quickly, Sarah, if you can share it with us.
Yes, I was delighted to say that I had a wonderful encounter at a literary party. It was a garden party in Hampstead the year before Barry passed away. He was fabulous. He came in, he made a beeline towards me, took my hand, kissed it up the arm, and told me that he had come dressed as an aphid because he was in this fabulous green suit with pink rose in his pocket, in his blazer pocket. And he was hilarious. He was such a raconteur. I couldn't tell if he was being serious, if he was it was just Barry, you know, he was the fastest wit imaginable.
Yeah.
And he turned around, he says, I'll be damned. He says, I'll be damned if I know who the hell any of these people are. And I says, why have you come? And he says, well, it's a party, it's the champagne. And he goes, and beautiful women like you. He was a scream, and absolutely right. Of course, he did know everyone.
I have to wrap you up there. Sorry, Sarah. I have to wrap you up. I've got people in my ear telling me what to do, and I just want to thank you so much for your time, Sarah Robertson.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. That's it from me this evening.